Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Laura Train Mama. Today we are having a skim through of this Thomas and Friends annual. It's from the year 1986. What we're going to do today is flip through the pages. Any stories I will upload in full separately to give them the airtime they deserve. Okay, let's dive in, shall we? Over on the right hand side then is a hello from the Fat Controller. Over on the next page then is story time, Percy and the Christmas tree. I'll upload that in full separately. Over on the next page then, and on the left is an activity called Step Word. Someone has already had a go at this. It says, illustrated below are 7 characters associated with the Railway series. If you put the names of 6 of them in the correct order in the grid, then the name of the 7th will be found in the heavier ruled boxes. And the answers are at the back of the book, but we don't need them because somebody's already finished it. Lovely. Then over on the right hand side is story time, Old Groaner. Over on the next couple of pages then is James the Red Engine. Learn more here about James. Over on the next page then, and colour this picture of James. Someone has chosen to use just a regular pencil to colour in James. Maybe that's just how they were feeling on that day. Didn't want to bring out the red paintwork and so on. Fine. Over on the right-hand side then is a drawing opportunity. Using the grid lines, you can achieve the picture at the top. So what it does is it's helping you break it down into little bite-sized pieces. But somebody already has chosen to, well, do their own thing, frankly. And why not? It was theirs at one point. Lovely. Over on the next page then is an activity called A Number of Names. It says each of the engines has a number. By subtracting or adding one to the other, can you find the hidden engine's name? I'll show you what I mean. I do feel like this is probably quite complex for the age range it was targeted at because this person did not do this activity. Maybe you would like to try it at home. Let me know. And then over on the right hand side is a join the dots activity. Over on the next few pages then is story time, Terrence takes a bath. Oh Terrence, what are you like? After that story we're looking at Terrence the tractor in a bit more detail. Here we learn more about him. Over on the left hand side then is an activity called Picture Crossword. Use the pictures on this page to fill the squares, which somebody has already done. And then over on the right hand side is an activity called A Riddle Me Ree. What a puzzler. Who are they talking about? Can you figure this out and let me know in the comments? Over on the next couple of pages then is a railway game. All you need to play this railway game is a dice and a counter per player. Throw a 6 to start. The first player to Knapford Junction is the winner. Over on the next page then we learn more about Percy the Small Engine. Over on the next few pages then is story time, Fun or Trouble. Over on the right hand side then is join the dots. Over on the next page then, we learn more about Bertie the bus. Onwards now, and you could take part in the railway quiz if you want to. Over at the bottom, who are they? Unscramble the letters to figure out which engines they are. And then over on the right hand side, there is a colouring opportunity. Over on the next few pages then is story time, Golden Oldies. After you've finished that story on the right hand side, you can use the grid template to draw a picture of Henry. Over on the next couple of pages then is a little snippet. It's called Sodor's Little Engines. Over on the next few pages then is story time, Gordon's Stowaway. Over on the right hand side then is an activity called Help the Painter. The painter has been given 2 cans of blue paint, 1 can of red paint and 1 of green. But in the dark, he can't tell which engine is which. Can you help him by deciding which of the silhouettes should be red, green or blue? Over on the left-hand side then is an activity called Who Am I? Use the clues to try and figure out which engines they mean. And then over on the right-hand side it's called Who Collects the Trucks? The Fat Controller has asked one of the engines pictured below to go and collect the trucks. Can you find out which one does? Over on the next page then we are learning more about Toby. And then over on the left-hand side, we have word fit. It's a little bit of a word search. Someone's already done it. And over on the right-hand side is story time. You never know. Onwards, and you will find the answers page giving answers to all of those puzzles. So That brings us to the end of the skim through of this Thomas and Friends annual from 1986. What did you think? Let me know. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. It really helps me out. You could share this video with a friend if you want to. You could even check you're subscribed if you want to. And other than that, have a great day.